Hey everyone, Eddie Brenis here. I just wanted to make a quick video on 3 questions I love to ask people when I'm out doing some cold prospecting, either online or offline. So this is a tip that could potentially help you if you have already exhausted your warm market, if you've gone through it all and you're obviously generating cold leads and you want to know how to talk to them, how to approach them. Essentially, the end result that I always think about is how can I get them to see my opportunity, right? Now, these are the 3 questions I always ask. So the first question is a simple question. What do you do? What do you do for a living? Or what do you do over in North or America? Or what do you do over in Japan? Wherever they are, again, this works for online or offline. Then they'll tell me, carpenter, lawyer, I work in an office. Whatever their answer is, I don't even care if they say they're a clown. My next question is always going to be the same, and it's simple. It's how long have you been doing that for? Then they'll tell me a year, couple years, couple months. Again, I don't even care if it's just 1 hour that they've been doing whatever they're doing. The next question, keep in mind that this has to be of high energy. You have to have energy when you say this last question. So, they told me how long they've been doing it for. Let's say they've been doing it for a couple years. I always say, wow, you've been doing it for 7 years. You must love what you do. And again, I don't care if it's a couple months or a couple years. So 2 things will happen there. So before I get on to what happens, let's recap the question. So I asked, what do you do? How long have you been doing it for? And then I simply said, wow, you must love what you do. And I always add in, if they tell me 7 years, 7 years, wow, you must love what you do. And then 2 things will happen. A, they will either start going on about how they don't like what they do, they're looking for something else, they need more time with their kids, their family, their boss, they hate their boss, they hate everything about their job. Some people you'll come across do hate everything about your job. And again, remember, it's about providing solutions to people's problems. So always keep that in mind when you're talking to people, right? That's what you want to listen for. So that's scenario 1. Scenario B would be that they absolutely love their job. So they might say something like, yeah, I actually love what I do. I get all the freedom in the world. I got financial freedom. I love the people I work with. I get to travel. Maybe they are absolutely in love with their job. And there are people that do love what they do. So there's nothing absolutely wrong with that. Now, let's say they do say that. Well, the great thing is you could say back to them, well, you know what? I love people with an attitude like that. You have high energy, and I'm always looking for people like yourself. And again, you always want to act like you're in a hurry. So I'll say, I got to get going. I got a conference call, or I got a meeting. Got to pick up my kids, or I'm going to be in a dentist appointment in a couple hours. Why don't you give me your information, and I promise that I'll follow up with you sometime this week. And you just cut it off at that. Because even though they might love what they do, they might be also looking for another opportunity. If you look at the economy, people are starting to look at plan B. People need a second income or a third income if you're in a family. Before, you could survive off one income. Now mom and dad have to go to work, and also you need a third income. So there needs to be an alternative here. So a lot of people, even though they love what they do, consider that they still do need a plan B, and you might have that vehicle to offer them. So I hope you gain some knowledge with these quick tips, these 3 questions I love to ask. Just remember, it's what do you do, how long have you been doing it for, and wow, you must love what you do. And again, scenario A and scenario B can still be a great end result. So consider that people do need a plan B, everyone. And thanks again for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and even share this video if you did like it. It'd be great for other people to get some value out of it, so they can continue to build their business and succeed in life. And I'd love for everyone to beat me right at the top, where we're going to be having a great time on the yachts, beaches, whatever it is. But thanks again for watching, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.